there, and welcome back to the channel. I'm not. That's correct, I'm not. 8 Thoughts, and I'm glad you are here. If you're new here, subscribe right now or get the here. Because if you ain't subscribing, you obviously ain't got no brain between your ears to recognize how amazing this channel is. Subscribe right now or make like a tree and get the hell out of here.
Now why don't you make like a tree and get out of here? It's leave, you idiot. Make like a tree and leave.
And with that being said, let's get into this amazing video. So remember last video I did where I said, oh no, we are fucked. Remember that video? It's right there. If you didn't watch it, well then, once again, you're an idiot because you're missing out on the best Call of Duty content, just gaming content in general on this platform. But the last video where I said that, and I talked about how the developers are looking more so to social justice warrior stuff and making sure they're doing all the right things so they can get brownie points with their fellow liberal idiots who live in California. No offense. Hey, if you're liberal, I'm used to be liberal. There's common sense people who are liberal who know what's going on, but then there's also a whole sect of liberals who are just like, woo! Off the deep end, cuckoo crazy. And you know, that seems to be a lot of people in the entertainment industry now. They're nuts. Have you seen Steve Kerr? Look at that guy, what he's doing. No wonder Michael Jordan punched him in the face. And these people who are making video games and whatnot are more worried about those type of things. And I said that as I looked at them, I saw their freaking social medias. And then I also was now just proven right about how nuts they are and what they're talking about because of what was going on Twitter with 8 Thoughts. Once again, I am not 8 Thoughts. But I do follow 8 Thoughts on Twitter, who's a far superior Call of Duty YouTuber than I could ever be, and I'm just hoping I can carry this candle and this torch to help make sure his memory never dies as the best. But I was watching him on Twitter, checking him out, and he was tweeting at one of the Call of Duty Infinity Ward developers who happened to be a lady. Hope I'm not assuming her gender. No, I'm not assuming her gender because she put her gender pronouns in her Twitter profile. So I am assuming correctly. I'm not doing anything wrong. Don't get me mad. Don't get the ladies mad. Don't get anyone mad. Just make sure you don't drink and drive. And she was talking and complaining about the bad situation. Rest in peace to all those who suffered and lost their lives in Texas. And she was saying that the police didn't respond fast enough and made mistakes, which I think some people would agree with. They sort of screwed the pooch on that one. And her response though was defund the police. And I was, seeing 8 Thoughts interact with her saying, how does that make any sense? You are complaining about that they didn't respond quick enough and didn't do a good enough job. So your logical conclusion and the hashtag, hey, you got to make sure I virtue signal everybody and make sure I got the right, get all the peoples, Starbucks, soy latte type individuals. And she was like, yeah, defund the police. So they didn't respond quick enough. They didn't do a good enough job. They probably could use more training, but maybe could use more police officers. But your reaction is let's defund the police and take that away from them. That makes sense. That's hey, they need better training. They need more officers. So 8 Thoughts, the Supreme Call of Duty Elite Gaming Champion himself, God rest his soul, pointed out this inaccuracies in her logical thinking, and she didn't feel like having a conversation with him, so she blocked him instead. Which further proves my point about how we're all up a creek without a paddle because these people lack any brain cells that could be, confused with neurons firing in their brains of logical thought. And when you have these kinds of people who are in charge and working on certain aspects of gaming and entertainment, you can see why Call of Duty in itself nowadays is in a level of repute, level of disgust, level of lows, down bad as the kids say, striking out, and just overall shit. I mean, it's obvious, right? I mean, you put 2 and 2 together and you get, I got a finger up my bum for a prostate exam. Wait, what? No, I came here to play Call of Duty, not get finger blasted. So, I mean, hey, what was the best game of this year so far? Elden Ring. No, it's not. I thought that game was stupid. I did not like Elden Ring. It's not a good game. But for the consensus, Elden Ring was the best game. You know where that game was made? Japan. Where are the best games being made right now? Nintendo in Japan. Why? Because they're not worried about all this stupid nonsense, filling their brains with more dumb stuff. I don't know what's going on. Anyways, they're worried about making good games. What the hell is the West doing? I don't know. I don't know what's going on out here, bro. Tell me, as they say, make it make sense, right? It is making sense. We are putting 2 together and we're getting the answers as to why Call of Duty and all these games, like I said, are not doing so well in gaming in general and entertainment. It's hard to find a good game. Hard to find a good movie. What's the best movie right now? Tom Cruise in Maverick, Top Gun Maverick. Why? Because it was just an entertaining, it wasn't even a great movie. It wasn't even like some kind of profound, movie with amazing stuff going on. But I'll tell you why it's so well received, because there's no SJW, there's no agenda, there's no politicalization of it. It was just a fun, action-packed, entertaining movie. Go watch it. It was great. See it in the theaters. Awesome sound effects. No stupid CGI. Just back to the 80s style movies. And that's also why nostalgia is so important, and not so important rather, but so popular now as well. Why 80s and 90s and old music and like TV shows like Stranger Things, which takes place in the 80s, is like such a popular genre to do right now, because everyone knows nowadays it's trash. It's shit. The stuff they're trying to push out nowadays is filled with nonsense and agendas and over-the-top CGI, and people know the past was better, and that just proves Maverick, one of the most well-received movies, awesome ratings, no thriller, all killer. Call of Duty, unfortunately, is all microtransaction and COD points and idiots, and it's going to be the same as it's always been. Modern Warfare 2 ain't going to change, and I still stand by my point. We're fucked. Call of Duty. Anyways, enter my COD creator code, gargle, CODcock. Thank you very much for watching the video. I am not, make sure you emphasize that, I'm Tim O'Reilly here, Bill O'Reilly. I just do it live. I made some mistakes. We're carrying on. We're raw here. Just like, your daddy and your mom made you raw dog all day. I'm out. Not 8 thoughts is what I'm going to say. Thank you for watching. And last but not least, and most importantly, stay black. Question 40. White man, bring it down.